Hello everyone, welcome back to the Battlefield Siege Run. Here we have another Pauper video for you today. We are playing soldiers. We'll take you through some matches with this beautiful deck. This was a deck that I had in my video of one of the brews that I wanted to play once Marvel got released. So essentially, what made me want to play soldiers is we played the other Gem Palm, the zombie, the Gem Palm Polluter that deals damage equals the amount of zombies to a player. Now, this card, Gem Palm Avenger, gives +1/+1 to all soldiers in first strike, which is actually very important. This can be a very defensive and aggressive card, and draws you a card as well. So it's not the end of the world if you use it in certain ways. And you're like, oh, now I've used my Guardian's Pledge. You know, it's like it's a different card to Guardian's Pledge. So what I noticed in the Marvel set is they gave us a 1-drop soldier, with there's not too many. There's really Thraben Inspector, which is the old classic, and then you also have Loyal Sentries, which I moved over to the sideboard. I love this card. This is a rare. This used to be a rare in 10th edition, and now it's a common. Such a cool art. So there's only a fair few 1-drop soldiers, and we have this heavy 2-drop slot as well. This was another card that was released in the Marvel set. So this is essentially Raise the Alarm, but it's on a creature. So it's Resolute Reinforcements is the general creature people have played, but that's an uncommon. And that one has flash. This one doesn't have flash, but the whole idea I have behind it is you can make things a little bit wider, not just using Raise the Alarm, but with core Skyfisher, it just gives you another good bounce target other than the Thraben Inspector to actually bounce this and bring it back. Because Soldiers was kind of lacking some ETBs that mattered as much. We're running some Lord effects as well, so we've got Veteran Armor Smith and we're running the Veteran Swordsmith. They're a good 1-2 punch, especially when you have Ballyrash Banneret, which makes Soldiers cheaper. Which means if you play this, you can normally play this on turn 3, which is pretty good. I mean, it's 3-drop, but like, hear me out. You can play that into something else as well. Search Party Captain also works quite well to Ballyrush Banneret because you can attack with cheap creatures. You can go like Thraben Inspector into Wakandan Shield Guard, attack. You got your 3 and Search Party. You can also go Thraben Inspector, and then on the next turn you can go Ballyrush Banneret. And then you could attack with 2 creatures, and then that is still, you get a cost reduction because it's a soldier, so it still costs 1, and you can kind of, you know, play core Skyfish for another 1, flip it, play it again, etc. You can get some cool lines, essentially, anyway. So that's the main part of the deck. Over on the sideboard, Loyal Sentries, I put them in the sideboard mainly because there is just a 1/1, but as you read this text, it says, when this creature blocks a creature, destroy that creature and this creature. It's really good against Terror, and it's really, really good against trample creatures because the trample damage doesn't happen. So, very good card. And then other than that, we're running Stress for the Wary, just from life gain. Lunak Veteran, it's not a soldier, I believe. It's a cleric. And we've got Prismatic Strands, Dust to Dust. Palace Sentinels is a soldier. So, I like the idea of playing a cheap Palace Sentinels on turn 3 if we wanted to, which is pretty cool. Monarch early is always busted. And yeah, a couple of relics to just handle any graveyard shenanigans people are playing. Anyway, this is the deck. If you do enjoy these videos, please feel free to like and subscribe. I use Mana Traders to play any deck on my channel. You can use my code word Siege Ryan through Mana Traders to get a little bit of money off after a couple of months. Their cheapest plan actually has a Pauper section in it. So normally it's around 100 tickets for borrowing a deck, but now they also have, if you only borrow Pauper cards, you actually get up to 200 tickets. So you can play a lot of decks, to be honest, and that's what I use anyway to do all my stuff. Otherwise, I have memberships as well. I have tier 1 and tier 2 memberships, and here's all my lovely people that are currently being a member. So thank you very much for supporting me in that way. Anyway, let's get into the first one. I'll see you there. All right, we are on the play here. We keep this. It's not as curvy as we want it to be, but still Bucky into nothing. Fantastic. This, we probably might need to look at the curve for this. There's less good soldiers on 1 on 2, but maybe we just run a couple things a little bit less. I mean, if we're playing against red-green monsters here, we're in for not a great treat. We'll play this Thraben Inspector. At least we can still, I mean, depending on what they do, they might just go Utopia Sprawl, Chrysalis or something, but is it happening? Oh, please, 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 no. Please, no, not a Chrysalis. Not a Chrysalis, please. I called it. I called it. So we just spend our turn just playing this swordsmith, I guess. Yeah, we just use our mana. And then we'll play a Wakandan. Let's just try and do a giant Guardian's Pledge. This is what their deck does. It does this. So let's just try and go wide. They do run some breath weapons sometimes, I believe. There's extra cookery. And then they can just go play the pirate here, the 6/3 Cascade Pirate. I don't want to call it. I'd rather them just, you know, cook us with other stuff. But if they go a second Chrysalis, yeah, looks like they're just red-green monsters, this version. I mean, again, they can just get a Banner Hide and be like, there we are. Get the Banner Hide. Chooses Mountain. Okay. Well, that's a little bit scary. This looks like, well, this is 5 mana. 6, 7 mana. Are they playing the Dino? Yikes. Yikes if they are. They're playing an Ent. Ent is a good card against me. We're definitely bringing in the Strands here. We are not double blocking the Chrysalis. We basically have to use our life total as a real resource here. I'm open to playing this now and then playing the Shield Guard. And then we just have to get a very big, very big Guardian's Pledge off. And that's very possible if everything's like a 4/4, you know, like. You can see how things line up. If they go a little bit too crazy, we might be able to do it. Sideboard wise, we have to kind of keep the fastness, but we're just bringing the Strands. I mean, the Lord Sentries can kind of be nice as well. They kind of attack with the Chrysalises as much then. Probably bringing the Lord Sentries over the Barns. Over the good old Barns. What's this? It's so much mana, bro. Oh. We gotta get like a giant Hydra, I reckon. If they go giant Hydra and attack with everything, I'm fine with this. I think we can actually cook them if they don't play Chrysalis. If they go Dino into Chrysalis, we are cooked. But if they attack us... Okay. Okay, so hear me out. We take this. They block this, and then we cook them with the Guardian's Pledge. And everyone plays around the Guardian's Pledge, eh? Alright. Not doing the maths. Pretty sure we have the maths here. Attack with everything. There we go. You block this, take 5/9. Yeah, you're cooked. You should have not gone as hard. Should have not gone as hard. Alright, sideboarding. Sideboarding is also cooked. Yes, they had Chrysalis. Yes, they put an X-Born Hydra on it, but you still run the Prismatic Strands because they do run all the other shenanigans. Jimmy Barnes, you're going away for a long time. Take these out. I don't think they're very good. They bring in breath weapons. I don't think we want as many of these. We want the Strands. We'll probably cut some of these veteran swordsmiths because they're a little bit... I know they're for speed, but we've got the gem palms as well. And we've got a lot of 3-drops, you know. This is a decent hand. It's a good curve. If we can, I mean, really, you want to be able to Thraben Charm. Alright, that's good for us. It means they're not going to play a turn 2 Wrathing Chrysalis, and we can go Thraben Spectre. And depending on what they do, sometimes with these monster decks, because they don't run as many mountains, you can actually Thraben Charm their Utopia Spells, and then you really slow them down, essentially. Right, looks like they are just straight up monsters. So we'll keep this Thraben Charm in our hand for now. I think we still play, honestly, the Shield Guard. If we don't draw planes, then we're playing called Skyfisher, Thraben Inspector, and hopefully they just don't have Breath Weapon. Is the thing here. Yeah, they can crack in. It's more if they go Mountain Chrysalis, because right now we have the same clock as them. Alright. A red source. That's good for us. We're playing Bannerhide. So we didn't draw another land, which is very sad for us. We're going to just play Core Skyfisher, pick up land, and play another Inspector. Then I'm hoping we can draw land and we can do a defensive Gem Palm Avenger on the follow-up. Can't crank into that. Too much danger. Too much danger. That's what I mean. And also, if we just have a Strands, that's good as well. We'll take 4. We can afford 4. We just see if they follow it up with another one. Please, deck, let me draw planes. Life gets easier with the planes. Sago Wilding at 3/3. Okay. If we draw planes again, we're in a good spot. We're in a very good spot. I think I have to keep up this charm now and do some blocks. It's very sad for us. This might just be a giant next pawn Hydra as well, which is also grim for us. 4 mana, next pawn Hydra, that. Okay. Well, in this case, let's just cook the bird. And then hopefully we draw. I wonder what the follow-up is. Just a rumble, okay. For a mountain. We must pick up the hunter here. Yeah, choose Avenging Hunter, and they have a red source. So yeah, Avenging Hunter's in their hand. It's not the end of the world. I think we actually spend this turn playing more dinky creatures, and then we Gem Palm next turn. I like that. Let's just play the Armor Smith. Play the Inspector, and then we can Gem Palm. You know, we have some really good blocks now. Yeah, like sure they can play their old mate, but we can attack with our. I mean, we could probably even attack with almost everything, to be honest. Might not exactly want to, but they got tons of mana. Tons of mana. We probably just let them have. I think Thraben Charm would be our best draw. Because if we get a hit with this Core Skyfisher and take it, I think it's going to be hard for them to win. And they have to block with the... Yeah. Right, deck. Loyal Sentry. Look, we'll attack this Core Skyfisher. Hopefully we get a planes off this. They have to block the next spawn here. We have to Gem Palm. And then hopefully they just don't have another flyer. They just forge something random. And this Loyal Sentry as well, if they attack with anything, just block it pretty well. Love this. It used to be a rare. Look at this thing. It used to be an actual rare. Alright, there we have it. Yeah, we could have attacked with everything, but then they're definitely getting it back. Do a targeted Gem Palm Avenger there. Hey, if we draw a Guardian's Pledge, mate, we're cooking. The real problem is if they play a Avenging Hunter, if they get another Nyxborn Hydra. Yeah, they're just going deep. But again, I think we just let them hit for 7. They might not even do that, to be honest. Well, hey, no way they're running like a team of Battle Rage. Alright, let's just block with the Sentry. If they have a team of Battle Rage, you got me, bro. You absolutely got me. It does it before damage. That's hilarious. Oh, I love that. Alright, so now we can attack with this core Skyfisher. Are they cooked here? No, let's hang on. They go block 4. No, they're not. Let's just play this veteran swordsmith. Get him for 3 in the air. And then we get our planes. This is so good. We get our planes, and then we just crack a clue end step. And we've got this Guardian's Pledge to cook them extra here. And then we can just do the maths based on what they will, you know, if they draw something cooked and they attack with everything, 7, they can trap us, 7, 10. We would have to block something. But our blocks are really good, you know. I think here we just block with, they could have a Banner Hide again, which gives, the Crush Shot gives 2. Reinforce 2. I think we might just go this. Yeah. Maybe just give them this as well, just in case. In case they have 2. Yep. There we go. 5, 6, 7. It's the dino. Oh, scavenging onto that. That's fine with me. Is a 7/7 with trample though. I'd love a strands. That'd be nice. Let's forge onto this. I think making giant flyers cooked here. All right, that's good. I think it's all she wrote now. We can put this on here. We can attack with everything. Guardian's Pledge, and we have a strand for backup when they try and cook us. I like a lot. We could keep out like one creature and then tap it on their turn to do the strands again, so we keep everything alive. But you know, they essentially have to take it all, and then we can just prismatic strands them. They can't even attack with the 7/7 and then still got a Guardian's Pledge. I'm pretty sure it's lethal. Yeah, they're thinking about it. They are thinking about it. I guess we can't strand that. Think about that. Anyway, let's play this. 4/8. 4/8, 12. Yeah, it's lethal. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, beauty. And we still had the strands for that anyway. GG's. All right, so this is our hand. Look, we're going to keep it because we have good amount of lands in it. Lands in the hand is what they say. All right, so likely playing against Affinity, it appears. That's why we run Dusted Us in my sideboard. Dusted Us check. Yep, 3. Very good. All right, that was literally the best draw. Fantastic. Fantastic for us. And let's just line up. I'm happy to go Wakandan, Shield Guard, and then we play Skyfisher, Thraben on 3. Rehash it. We essentially just want to go wide. A little bit worried about like Crackland Shaman shenanigans. Alright, it's a bit of a union. We have to see. Definitely playing something a little bit off the spice rack here, which is fine. Okay. Temur. Okay, Search Captain's good, but yeah, it's actually really good with the Skyfisher. Let's attack for 1. And then also getting the token, we can attack, and this will just cost 1. Shame this doesn't have flash, but like, you know what I mean. 2 soldiers are important to us. And basically, we just don't want them to do like Crackland Shaman shenanigans. If they're playing this, I have to try and remember what they could potentially be playing. That's a cool token. Look at that. Soldier token. Marvel style. And they have for us... Okay. Like Dredge. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the snacker. So on our turn, we'll attack, we'll play Search Party Captain, and then we're likely just going to be picking it up again. We'll attack first. And hopefully just draw like a Gem Palm. You just want to keep resetting with the Search Party Captain, really. But this is why this combo is good, because then this always comes out on turn 3 as 1 mana 2/2 that draws a card. Man, that's good. Can't counter that one. And the first strike's absolutely huge here. So we will... I'm actually want to pick up the Clue token now, because if we Gem Palm next turn, with 3, 6... It's probably still meant to be the Search Party Captain. Yeah, it's a Search Party because we can attack with everything. Gem Palm still first strike, and then still play it for 1. And just keep the gasoline coming. We don't have any plays with F6 through this. So this is looking okay. This is actually looking okay. Maybe they're playing pizza combo or something with just some redundancy with their sneaky snackers. Potenge. Any which way, we won't have lethal next turn. So we definitely want to Gem Palm and then go land Search Captain. Okay, yeah, they're blocking. So this is good for us. Let's attack. Do our little Gem Palm shenanigans. First strike's absolutely huge. Yep, and we'll Gem Palm, cycle this. Bing, bang, boom. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. No one ever expects a Gem Palm. And then we can just double out these other peeps here. All right. Good land. This costs 1 now. Hence why we did it the way we did. And also, just if they do Breath Weapon us, at least we have just a continued clock plus a bit more redundancy. These are legendary, sadly. But at least what we can do next turn is... I mean, even if they... Yeah. They can't play Crystals per se. What are they revealing? They are playing just like a variant of the bow with affinity cards. That makes sense. Cleansing. Okay, so like they have a bolt to some extent. I would assume they haven't played any interaction yet. Playing Hawkeye Bow. Okay, so what? They block just like this 2/2, and they take 2, 4, 6. Literally just enough. Okay, that's good. There you go. Game 1 in the Baggeroonie here. No one ever expects a Soldier Lord, you know? We'll play this. We will just... They can't play anything for free, so let's just go... Play the Veteran Swordsmith and swing in. Because this is what? Yeah, they block that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Go to attacks. There you go. Soldiers. Soldiers. Look at that. So the drawing didn't matter as much. We probably mattered more with the speed. So from learnings from this, we probably could have just not played, just bounced the Clue and kept the Search Party Captain in. I guess we wouldn't have gotten that Lord though. I mean, we're bringing in the Dust at us. Don't get me wrong. We're bringing in these bad boys. We could bring in the Strands. I'm going to try without the Strands first. I'm not as hot with the Guardian's Pledges if they're running Crackland Shamans, so we'll take... I guess the Strands are better in that case. Can we just go on these down a little bit? Let's keep the Pledges in and try and win the game fast, I think. I kind of like everything else, to be honest. Valley Rush. Yeah, I don't think we're caring about the combo as much. I think we care about... Obviously, Dust at Us is too cracked not to play, but if they're playing like a Temur combo with this, then I think we just need to really get ahead and finish the game quickly and just use the dust to dust if we get a bit of an awkward hand. I'm just gonna mulligan this. We want a faster clock here, or 2 dust to dust. This is obviously slower. Bottom this. I think 2 dust to dust is pretty debilitating, to be honest. We've got lands for it. And literally, if we draw a ham sandwich to curve, very rarely would I keep a hand like this, but the fact that we have 2 dust to dust is like enough for me. You can basically just win off 1 creature, you know. We just have to literally do nothing for let them have 4 turns and hopefully do nothing. See, now they're not going to play an artifact at all. Where's all the artifact lands? That's the question. I'd love to draw 2-drop. Right deck. There, that's. I'll take that. I'll take that. Still, for the artifact deck, they're not playing any artifacts. So this, if they still don't play any more artifacts next turn, if we draw like literally a 2-drop, we can play both the Swordsmith out and that, which I like. And just cleansing, okay. The shame this doesn't have first strike. I always thought it did. It doesn't. That's the answer. Alright, they're getting in. In that case, we're definitely just playing this Veteran Swordsmith. I feel like we can race them fairly well. So that's good. So now we can go play you, play the Swordsmith. And next turn we can do Dust to Dust if we want to. Hopefully they just don't have Breath Weapon. We're absolutely cooked if they have Breath Weapon. No way around that. And Breath Weapon would only keep this card alive anyway. Strands gets a lot worse when we can't cycle it. And we need it. Again, like, just the fact that we have all these Dust to Dust is kind of good enough for me. Alright, let's get in for 3. It's a real house of cards though. We still play this game through. Yeah, this looks like a Breath Weapon. Oh, 4 mana? Okay. Alright, okay. These Dust to Dust are rotting in the hand. Maybe we do just keep in Thraven Charms instead. Guardian's Pledge is good. I think we're attacking and just pledging, to be honest. And then doing the Gem Palm the following turn. It's just too much damage, you know, off the table. Now at least we get rid of the, like, this actually gets rid of the Chrysalis, which is nice. We get them for 4. Maybe just keep it like this for now. Obviously they were going to sack. Probably should wait because we've had a Charm Heal to cook them. But anyway, let's just do this. I'll trade 3 mana to get this Chrysalis off the board. Keep everything else alive. I really wish we had the charms now. It's definitely what I wish we had. That's okay. Get in for a nice healthy 4. It's only, I think, a big problem if they just go and play a second Chrysalis now. That would be debilitating. I think Hawkeye Bow. I'm hoping they just equip an attack. I wasn't expecting the Chrysalises in this build, to be honest. Another reunion, okay. I mean, if I was them, I'd be attacking here on gold. Very thankful I'm not playing a Chrysalis. They should attack. Their clock's technically better than ours. It's like 4 damage. Good stuff. And yeah, okay, just they seem a little bit land flooded. So he draws that I want is a plain search party is what I want. So yeah, let's just cycle this now. The search party adds to our board. I mean, we can still play that actually. That's like okay. That's why I run some of those funky 2-drops. They definitely do not have a Chrysalis, so we'll play this. And then yeah, Guardian's Pledge. Another Avenger. Or just even a Lord effect. This can be problematic because it can find another Chrysalis. Alright, that's good. Yeah, they're playing the sewer combo with all the other shenanigans. What do they pick up? They chose the cam, okay. If they use the tap down, at least we can dust to dust the bow and the cam. Oh yeah, cool damage, yeah. I mean, depends if they have a land. It'd be very problematic if they have a land. Not a green source. Not a green source. Alright, we need to draw basically an anthem here, otherwise we're absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. Don't hate that. But we're gonna have to play it post anyway, so we'll attack with everything in the sewer cam. Yep. At least this just costs 1 again. Okay. We will still attack with everything. 2 sewers, okay. Probably target both. We're still going to be attacking with all this motley crew. Yeah, let's just try and find some kind of anthem effect, I think. Cool damage, good card. Just save me some damage, fair enough. They have to anyway. If we had a Guardian's Pledge, they're done. Right, they took 1. Play this. We definitely have to dust these though. That is interesting. Still have to hit these, I think. We could have played that creature, yes, but I think you just get too much value off that, and that taps down it can tap down a creature anyway. So rather than both be gone, yeah, they're just tapping down. We're on 12, we're on 5. They get 3 blockers, so there's 2 snackers in the bin as well. So we don't have Chrysalis in it. Sorry, they did have another card as well. They're tapping on top of my creature. Wrathing Chrysalis Mountain, okay. The 1 unknown. Yeah, they obviously just play Chrysalis. Ooh. They could have played Chrysalis though and that if they wanted to. I guess they want to do the combo at some point. They're on 5. Unless they have... I'm pretty sure they played that mountain. Are they just going to give this haste and then... Do they have the combo here? 5 mana is a lot. I think we just keep the charms in then, to be honest. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Should have hit the bow. Okay. I think we still keep the dust on the play. I think Progenitus is where we want to be. We could just cut something. Maybe even the Armor Smiths, to be honest, and bring in a couple more Thraben Charms. I don't want all the Thraben Charms, but it would be nice just to handle, you know, something, or exile the graveyard so they don't get back a billion things. So this goes. I haven't seen them use some of that stuff before. It's new to me. It's new. We do miss out on a turn 1 play here. We're only running 7 1-drops though. And we're definitely just going to go Bally Rush into Swordsmith. And hopefully we can just cop an All-Mate with a Chrysalis with a Thraben Charm. Alright, and pass. Prismatic Strands works in, I guess, against this. I was expecting like a Kenku with the Indestructible lands. But you can definitely have you can just run yeah, the 5-mana elemental. I guess it can kind of sometimes be a bit better. So this is cost 3, this costs 2. Attack will cost 2. I think I'm more damaging, to be honest. I'm playing this and attacking. They probably have like a bowl or something, but I think we take our swings as they come. At least now we can attack with both. We can like range, you know, this whatever. Draven Charmer ham sandwich, you know. Maybe actually put it on there. No, we'll put it on there to get around Chrysalis. Not Chrysalis, Breath Weapon. Let's make it like a... Oh, I don't mind that. What do I do with this? Does make it more of a target, I guess. Anyway, we'll attack. I'm feeling better with this interaction now over the Dust to Dust. And we can quite easily handle a Chrysalis. This still costs 1 mana, so hopefully we just get a 2-drop we can play and then keep up with Draven Charm. That's what I want to do. I'll play for 1. That's exciting, isn't it, guys? Dust to Dust. I'm actually going to just Dust to Dust this. That's weird that it won't let me. Oh, sorry, it has to be 2. Apologies. I can't actually play Dust to Dust because of that reason. It has to be 2 artifacts. So I can't target something twice. I forgot about that. I was like, why is it not highlighted? But it's a reason. It's a very old card, and that's the rules it says on it. They really need to reprint Dust to Dust. So we currently are presenting lethal. So if they just play they're playing Reunion. Okay. Like, I don't hate this because we can, I mean, we can still copy in, like, with lethal next turn. They have to use the surveillance cams, and then we can knock a land and knock a cam. And still keep up Draven Charm, which I like. Well, we just play land first. We'll attack with everything. They have to play the cam here. When they do, we'll cook everything else. This is proper off the spice rack. Yeah, we knew that was coming. We're definitely dusting these 2 though. Take them off red. It's pretty huge. And another one. I'm still inclined to hit the red source though. I know they probably have more red sources, but I think it's fun like this. Let's just crack in and dust the land and a cam. And then they can spend their turn tapping down a creature if they want to. Because they can only really do like one thing then next turn. You know, it makes them very unlikely to play Chrysalis next turn. Them not having 5 mana means they probably can't do much around their combo either. It just might... like we're attacking for if they tap down, if they use the surveillance cam and tap down that. Oh, what's this? A rumble. Okay. Well, that's fine with me. Because we'll probably just Draven Charm the rumble, to be honest. I think we do Draven Charm the rumble. Unless they're revealing Rumble, Tidewater Minion, Bit of Reunion, Bountiful Landscape. Yeah, I think they're Raven Charming that. And force them to have it. Because he has some good plays, like the Eagle keeps us alive. We wouldn't even hardcast the Eagle to honestly do an idyllic range, to be honest, but yep, there we go. Alright, let's jump into another one. Alright, so we're on the play for this one. Against Lock Tender. We have to mull this. We have to mull this as well, sadly. Alright, we'll keep this. We're just going to put away a land and keep a curve. We're on the play, so let's get them to play against us, you know? We do have to draw something else, though, to get anywhere. Which is also a problem child. Engine rat. Jesus. We can't even attack straight away because of how things work. I think we just pass. Engine rat. Hey, that's a zombie. We could play this in a zombie deck. I didn't even know this. Because you can tap it and each opponent loses 2 life. It's got death touch. That's what you want in a zombie. Oh yeah, nice. I remember hearing about this deck. Alright. Let us just play this. Send in the clowns. We will definitely be attacking them next turn. Hopefully just draw a plane so we can go Veteran Swordsmith, crack him with everything, and then play the Search Party Captain. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like they have ways to bring this back. I think we just let this be. Because we want the attack with everything to make this cost 1 less. Oh, hello. Alright, they have a lot of life. Like, alright. And to get their Death Toucher back. Yikes. Now I know what they're running ninjas, maybe we do play a little bit differently. Just play this, because this blocks a lot of their stuff well. Hopefully just block all my Bucky here. They do. That's good for us. And hopefully there's just not another one, you know? Death Touch is brutal. Makes me want to play zombies again. So it's a very... We obviously will block this. I don't even mind if they like... Yeah, stamina, that's fair enough. It's still like a card for a card here. There's a play tapped. We take a fair bit. Okay, alright. It's a Scarecrow. We will attack. That's a 1/3 as well. Yikes. It's not even that good. You can play this, and this can block a lot of things. Play the Winter Soldier. It's got 3 more cards in hand, so I'm just thinking about, like, you know, they got a lot going on. We can quite comfortably block this ambusher. They got 4 cards in hand. They haven't played a swamp. Makes you think they have more staminas present. Got flying. I think we just block this, to be honest. No, and Jitsu. I don't feel great about this. I mean, if they go swamp play it, then that's pretty good. Okay, if they're doing that. Alright, we're on 4. I'm on 31. I don't think we can come back from here. We bring in the card Prismatic Strands, though. That helps us so much in this matchup. I don't hate relics either. I kind of feel like we can just get a commanding line. I don't think we want that. We want the strands. I mean, little sentries could be interesting. I think it's more for bigger creatures. I didn't love the Buckies. Love that. Alright, let's do this and see how we go. I feel like we, you know, we have a chance to really get going here, but Mono Black Aggro is pretty good. And we did Multi 5 as well. That is the other thing. We will keep this. It's not amazing. Let's put a Search Party Captain back, and then we're going to go, yeah, Thraben Inspector, which is a great blocker. And hopefully just draw a plane so we can play this with Condon Shield Guard. Or a 1-drop. Another Thraben Inspector would be nice. There it is. There's the Engine Rat. And we're going to go block mode. Alright, so we're going to just play the Grange. We're going to attack. We're definitely blocking that on our turn. And we will still cycle the Eagles of the North next turn. So we have to think about where we want to point this Thraben Charm. Yeah, wow. They got rid of some interesting cards, like some quite good cards. A land. Or skyfisher, eh? I think we're playing that this turn and just returning and replaying the inspector. I feel good if we can have like a fairly good aggressive front. I think is good enough. You play you. I could have maybe got in as well, but you know, they're probably just blocking. Let's be real. Just casting down that's fair enough. I think we still trade with this engine rat because this stops an ambusher. They can stamina it if they really want to. That's fine. We're still getting rid of a card there to do that. All right, let's just let's actually play this. Turn the planes, play the planes. And we will play the shield guard. I feel like we can clunk up. Like, you know, we got 2 clues, got a search captain, draws a card. I think everything trades fairly well for us. This is what I'm envisioning. They're trying to be a beat down, and then let's just get rid of a key card when it comes up. You know what I mean? Because they're just playing out everything. Fair cop. Interesting they're doing that now, because I think we actually spend our turn to Brave and Charm that, to be honest. We'll block that. It's fine with me. I think we can win the long game. That's what I want to do. Yeah, let's get rid of the that old mate. Hey, relic. And we just pass the turn. Methinks. We want to be able to block these two so they don't get any more extra stuff off. And now they got 1 card left. We have 1 card, but that draws a card. We've got 2 clues that also draw cards. So I'm feeling like we can turn a corner here. It really just comes down to like who's the beat down, you know? And I do feel like it's a ninja of some variant because they're still getting in with stuff. They can swap that out, you know, that's fine. They can block here. Block the draw card. You don't want them to get that. Was not expecting a disfigure. When people run like slips and stuff like that. Alright. That's okay. We do need a draw. I mean, that's all they have. They're just taking for 3 every turn. Multiple draws get into it. I mean, I'll take this, to be honest, because we can just play this and draw another card. Another planes, which isn't the end of the world because we can use these clue tokens. And then I'm happy to trade for this engine rat, to be honest. Maybe we do actually let it in. You know what? Let's just let these happen. Alright, Dick, give me... that's good. Let's still just crack a clue first. You know, if we get a Bally Rush, we can play that, and then we can play Wakandan Shield Guard after that. Veteran Swordsmith. Well, we are definitely attacking with this search party captain. We got to start the pain train somehow. Let's do that. And let's play our Raise the Alarm effect. And a lot of they have a lot of dead cards in the form of like the supernatural staminas and stuff because we have the Relic of Progenitors. So they have some not great draws. You know, they can draw their 1/1s, but they shouldn't really tag the night market lookout. Anyway, we're going to block this. I'm going to block that. It will probably force us to use our Relic. Then we just suck a Relic. Then come back now. And then suddenly, we've got Grange. Life is good, mate. Let's Grange first. All right. I think I actually want to chuck this on the search party captain, so we get in this turn. And I'm also open just playing both of these because they're likely not going to play any other stuff. 2/2, we got a 3/4. See? Corner turned. Corner officially turned. And we have some great draws. We've got Eagle. Lots of Lord effects. Gem Palm's good. I'm probably going to be just cycling through. I mean, a Rat's a good draw for them, don't get me wrong. They're not playing anything. Okay. Play this. I actually want to cycle now because I want to draw something like that. We'll hold on to the planes in case they're running like something strange like Refurbished Familiars. But now, look at that clock, baby. They're on 7. You know they can't attack. But we can attack. Definitely still cracking in with everything. Block 2 creatures. They're disfiguring that. Still attacking with everything. Yep, there we go. All right, let's try this game 3 now. Again, not changing anything. I think we really want the Guardian's Pledges. We're the grind. That's what we're doing here. We're grinding them. You saw how we turned the corner with white. Our creatures normally outclass what other people are doing. We will have to mull this. Are they mulling? They kept 7. We will keep this. I kind of want to get rid of Barnsey. Yeah, the Gem Palms are good against the Rats. That's what I'm thinking here. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Now we got our... Again, let's block that because we can just crack a clue from on next turn. We're probably playing the Howling Commandos, but you know. We've got Drum. And just playing a Wreckage Wickerfolk. Okay. And they're surveilling that away. Interesting. That's an absolutely huge draw. And I guess we could have like potentially just played the idyllic range. We want them to do blocks. We will just take this because hello, hell yeah, so good. Surveilling, love that. And they can just make it a 2/2. All right, it's kind of similar to this Wickerfolk. And they topped. Wowee, Batman. Disfiguring. Oh, so sad. So sad. I'm hoping we draw planes next turn. That's what I'm hoping. Okay. And it's colorless as well, what we have to remember. Well, we are just playing another Thraven Spectre, and we will just play the Grange. We'll just pass. We have 1 card left, so Strands is absolutely just like, can be back-breaking. I'm not too fussed about that. We'll save Thraven Charm for it as well. We've got 1 card left. They can come in for 1. And I think now, I don't think we play that. I think we do gem palm shenanigans. I think we just pass, try and gem palm, because if we get, then we can block this rat, and then if we draw another plane, so we can go Belly Rush and crack Clue on our turn. Block. They got priority first. Not dead after all. We are still going to cycle this. I want to save the strands for a bigger turn, and we need draw planes, you know. First strike is crazy on this card. How good's that? Can't beat it, mate. Can't beat it. Okay, if we draw planes, then we go Belly Rush into Swordsmith, and then we can start attacking with stuff. Yeah, just stationing again. Fair enough. I just kind of want to get in now. I've got one card left. Belly Rush into Belly Rush. Well, let's attack. Now I kind of don't hate just playing both the Belly Rushes out, because then we can play this and crack a Clue. It just makes a gem palm better as well. Okay. You gotta spend money to make money, as they say. So, and this, yeah, the Swordsmith is just cost 1 mana now. Oh, that's sad. And a lookout. Okay. Losing life is pretty key here, so they can make that a 2/2 now. I honestly wouldn't mind the Skyfisher, so we can at least return a land and play it. I was going to say they should just get in with everything. I think we actually block that to save life, sadly. I know we're losing the life, but we're taking 3 in the air now. I think we have to crack a Clue to find something. We need, well, not find something, we need a land. That's not a land. Yikes. Alright. Come on, deck. Give me some planes. That's my cat running from start to finish of the house. We can definitely turn a corner again. But I think that starts with the core Skyfisher, to be honest. We're blocking the crap out of these. But yeah, we're taking, you know what, 3 here. Yep. The last card. See, if we drew a planes, then we could at least Draven Charm didn't respond or whatnot to that. But now we're in 7. I mean, range is okay. What do we want to do? There are 2 flies out. I think we play this. That's also a problem. We attack with this. And then, yeah, 6 is rough. We have to get rid of this. But we don't have any way of doing life gain. Like, we're not running Lunarch Veterans. We've got life gain. We've got 1 card here. Tells me I don't have any undying stuff then. I'm going to 5 after this. Let's just hit this. Hit the vehicle, eh? Maybe we do need to hit a Draven Charm for the curse. 5 feels a little bit hard to get back from. Let's crack this Clue. That's not very good here. 21's a very high amount. We've got a 4 here. We have to attack with both. Yeah, it's probably not enough. So it would take 1, 2, go to 2. And just strands for the rest of the time. That's the other problem as well. Oh, this is just lethal, isn't it? Yeah, losing life is pretty hectic. So we need like a Thraben Charm for this. And then we can strands. We can also just stamina that, and that cooks us. Let's attack with everything. It's Gem Palm, and we basically need... No, nothing works. We need a... We are cooked here, sadly. Yeah. We were close. Yeah, they go to 5, but yeah, not enough. All right, GG's. Let's try another one. All right, so quick wrap up time. This was the deck. I felt probably the main thing was it kind of felt pretty heavy on the 3s, to be honest. Like these Gem Palms are obviously over here. The Eagles are lands. But it, as opposed to like another, like a White Weenies, like the main premier white aggro deck in Pauper, I think this struggled a little bit with the curve. It felt like it could go randomly wider, and the Gem Palm Avengers in those matchups actually felt good with the first strike and replacing it. So even though we didn't have like the Raffine's Informant and the virtual card advantage by like discarding a Battle Screech, having another way to do the Gem Palm was, I think, still good. I think probably what I'd look at is maybe cutting. It's hard to know. I would probably want to cut 1 or 2 cards. Search Party was still kind of okay. It might even be like a veteran swordsmith and like run an extra planes, or maybe cut a Bucky and run a planes and just face the fact that there's not as many 1-mana soldiers that are just good enough. You could put the little sentries back in. This is absolutely huge. I did not realize this happens before the trample. So I love this card. Can't believe it was a rare in 10th edition, but it is. But yeah, I think it was honestly like a pretty fair deck. You could take this to probably your locals and do alright with it. It is a nice different variant to White Weenie as well. Like you're still running all the main cards that White Weenies cares about anyway. Anyway, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.